What's up, Capricorn? This is Nicole from Afro Empress Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you guys. And for all of those that are new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm sorry again for not having my readings out for October and November. Unfortunately, I just moved and it's been kind of chaotic. So it shouldn't be any issues after December. We shouldn't have any issues and I'll have some videos up going forward. So with that, I'm going to pull 9 cards right now. So tapping into your energy for December 2018, I feel like for you Capricorns, like I said in my previous videos, I'm going to stay in all my rest of my videos. I know that there's a lot of changes happening in December for everyone, not just for you guys, but for everyone, every sign. Be aware of some significant events that are going to be happening. As far as if those of you guys that live in the United States, there's going to be some things happening, some that we're not expecting or not aware of, being acknowledged for you Capricorns. I'm getting that relationships are very important to you. I feel like for some of you, relationships are happening. Like I don't have anything bad to say about Capricorn right now. Like you guys are doing pretty good. I think out of all the signs that Capricorn kind of like really doesn't have a whole lot of issues, and I feel like a lot of you have some kind of endurance that if something did happen, if you come dealing with breakups or anything like that, Capricorn's kind of like says, okay, I see the situation and I'm done with it. And that's great. That's like something that I wish I could deal with and not have been like an emotional puddle, and especially during breakups and other stuff like that. For those of you that were trying to invest in the stock market and, try not to put everything in one basket. I get some people, doing something like that. I know for some reason I get a lot of people that are like businessmen and everything like that. They, I even in the last video I just did, dealing with investments and those in the financial sector. Very important not to, jump to any conclusions about any other company or vendor, if that makes sense to some of you. As far as, relationships go, I think that some of you guys are having issues with money. As far as relationships, you guys are fighting over money or something involving needing to, work a second job or having, to borrow from a significant other that may cause some issues in the future. And that's kind of what the concern is. I think you just need to have some communication there and don't worry about that. On the bottom of the deck, I get the Prince of Swords, so I like that. That's pretty cool. With the Prince of Swords, which is like the Knight of Swords, I'm getting the energy of like quick movement and ready to go, ready to, your mission and let's get it done. Kind of what I said forefront, like, you're just making shit happen, and you don't give, like, you can move on pretty quickly. And again, I got the wheel of fortune. Things are kind of moving in your favor. A lot of you guys, are, starting a new chapter in your life, and, happy home, happy, things are kind of moving great. A lot of you guys possibly will be getting married or in, starting a new relationship. That's fantastic. That's great. Congratulations to those that, are going to be getting married in coming December. For you guys, Capricorns. There's not a whole lot of effort that needs to be taken. Things kind of move very quickly for you guys. I'm saying, like, for all the signs, Capricorn kind of comes through the month of December, kind of smooth sailing. I just did Sagittarius, and they were doing they come on top too, but they seem to have this issue with, struggling with, being right. So if those of you guys that are cross-watching or have some significant others with that, don't take it personally. I don't know why it made me, direct you to the Sagittarius, but I think a lot of you Capricorns are actually dealing with some Sagittarius out there. Yeah, and for those that are doing in a breakup, wind up ending in a relationship, you guys move on pretty quickly. I feel like Capricorn is kind of like resourceful. You guys know what you want, you know what you gotta do, and if someone doesn't want to be in your life, you're just kind of like deuces. And that's kind of nice. I'm jealous about that. I don't see that you have any problem with like moving on or anything. Things kind of move pretty quickly for you without any effort on your behalf. You have the relationship that you're wanting, and for most of you, there is some significant union, possibly with the earth sign, and I'm also getting air. But for most of you, I'm getting a lot of like earth energy, and I think you guys are earth as well. But I'm getting that I feel like a lot of earth energy, so maybe you guys are also talking to another earth sign, possibly a Taurus, or another Capricorn as well. Another, for some of you, is talking about, looking at someone from a different perspective, someone that you may not have found very attractive before, you probably weren't even interested in before, but I think that, if you looked at them in a different angle, their kindness and their inner insides and not what their appearances are, I think a lot of you guys could find some happiness there. For some of you, a lot of you are, there's a lot of passion coming towards you with that. When you look at looking at them differently, you can see that they've been trying to pursue you and you haven't been interested. But if you actually slow down for a second, I know a lot of things are happening, but towards the end of the month, it's time for you to like slow down and actually see that, all the things that are coming towards you. A lot of you guys are doing a lot of creative projects, and I think that you guys are going to be going to a place towards the end of the month that you have your like amazing aha moment, that you know exactly what you want to do and like you're adamant to pursue it, and that's great. I love that, especially for our artistic individuals, Capricorns out there. Things that you may be struggling with, especially in the last, this last year, towards the, even in the beginning of December, as close to December, but I kind of get in the long range. Some of you guys have been like really struggling this past year and like trying to get on your feet. I think that towards the end of December, that's going to be definitely ending. You're not going to feel like that everything's coming at you at once, and that, you kind of trying to find your place and ground. And like I said, for the Capricorns, you guys are just like, you're just doing it. Like, you know, like you're just dodging, weaving. Like I'm getting like Sonic the Hedgehog here. And like, you know, and towards the end, you don't have to do anything about it. Like there's nothing you have to do in December. It kind of like the universe is really just kind of giving it to you, you know, and all you have to do is basically just let it, you know, let things be and just take the, you know, stance of like not moving and just let it go with the flow. Things kind of works out in your favor that way. So like, I think that's, you know, the best thing for you. Things that you know, there's like there's a transition in your life that, you know, things you may, you know, from the dark to the light. So if those that they may have been struggling in the beginning, especially in the beginning of this year, beginning of this month, December, things will move into this transition that you actually know and getting things going. I feel like, especially for some of you coming January, you guys are going to be buying a house, and congratulations for that. There's some fantastic opportunities happening for you, Capricorns, and I'm excited to see how that, you know, plays out. So, you know, if you know you can resonate to this, please go in the comment section and let me know. If you're loving this, you know, reading, please like. I'm going to pull a advice from the universe card for you. There we go. So I got joy is the ultimate creator, which is awesome because, you know, you guys are doing it. Like, you guys are, you know, in a happy place. You guys are in a moment of like, you don't have to worry about anything. So that's great. That's good for you. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy December. Good luck to you guys, Capricorns, and I will see you in January. Bye.